Going on, everybody. It's that show that keep you entertained. We're gonna keep you entertained. We're doing something wrong. Welcome everybody to Billionaire Radio, WLWNEAR. The billions are near. I'm your host, Big Arm, the industry plug.
You know the star. Latif Billions.
We thank everybody.
AKA the Black Testarossa.
We thank everybody, man, for sticking with us.
AKA Little Tuffy Barnett.
Sticking with us. Dang.
Just one of them days, bro.
Is it really?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know you could sing.
I can't. We're going to make it pop, though.
It's a million things going on. It's a million things going on. But again, today, season 3, episode 113, baby. We're going to take you on the infamous plane ride. We live on Glockware, so tune in. Yo, this thing rolling, this thing running. If y'all new to the channel, like, comment.
Share, subscribe, hit that bell.
You know.
Yeah.
Listen, we didn't have a chance to talk about the Earl Spence fight in Crawford. I really wanted to talk to you about this.
Why?
Yeah, because we never got a chance to talk about that. Due to unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, man. I told you, though.
You know.
I told you he just going to win.
That what you said?
Yeah, you asked me why. You said, how you know? I just said he just going to win, bro. He just going to win.
I think it was a real good fight.
No, it wasn't.
Why wasn't it a good fight?
Man, they should have stopped that in like the 7th round.
Why
maybe the 6th.
Why wasn't it a good fight? What makes a fight not a good fight? Don't you want to see somebody get punched in the face?
Nah, man, it's supposed to have been competitive. You know, a good fight.
It was competitive.
In what way?
It was extremely competitive. What you mean?
It was extremely brutal.
All right, so Bud Crawford, for those who don't know, Terrence Bud Crawford, he fought Earl Spence 2 weeks ago, and they were both undefeated. So it was an undefeated fight. Earl Spence dropped down weight just to fight Bud, which some felt like wasn't a good idea. I felt like Earl Spence should fire his whole training team. That's what I said. He need to fire his whole training team. He had listen, people don't understand how important it is to have a training team. His training team had no answer and no game plan. See, game plans make fights as well.
Yeah, that's true.
There's two southpaws. He had no game plan for him.
Yeah, the game plan was to get him out of there. That was the game plan.
What Earl Spence should have did is go ahead now, fire your team, hire Mayweather, it'd be a better fight.
Do you think so?
100%.
He ain't fighting him again, man. I'm sorry, he ain't gonna fight
if
him
he
again.
if he let Mayweather train him,
he's not gonna fight him again.
If he let Mayweather train him, he would.
Yo, he got his brains beat out, bro. I don't think he can beat him.
You probably can't beat him right now. Listen, Bud was real poised. You know what made Bud so good? Bud was so poised. He was so poised.
No, man. He could punch, man. He could punch.
No, he's one of the greatest counter punchers. Right now, we haven't seen nothing like this since Floyd.
I mean, speed, power.
Right.
You know what I mean? Skill set. You know, I think fighters underestimate him because he don't look like a killer. You know what I'm saying? He look like a bookworm. You know what I'm saying? Something like a nerd.
I don't think so. Where did you get this stuff from?
That's what I mean. He doesn't look intimidating. He just doesn't look intimidating. But
a bookworm, though.
But he could fight.
Did Oscar De La Hoya look intimidating?
I mean, he could fight, man. He could fight.
But did Oscar De La Hoya look intimidating? I'm just going off what you're talking about.
Oscar was so overrated, man. It's not even funny, bro. De La Hoya was overrated, man. I'm sorry.
So all the fights he won, he shouldn't have won. All the knockouts he did, he should have knocked them out.
Where was all that skill set when it was time to fight D-Hop?
What you mean? B-Hop was a better fight. See, okay. So this is my point.
B-Hop stopped him with a body blow.
So you see what happened with Earl Spence, right?
Yeah.
Crawford made him look average.
Very average.
Okay. B-Hop made De La Hoya look average.
But you talk about De La Hoya like, you know.
Mayweather made Pacquiao look average. The list goes on.
Yeah, the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah, that's all. I just wanted your opinion.
Trinidad too. Then B-Hop beat up Trinidad too.
B-Hop beat everybody. Did B-Hop ever lose a fight before he started losing? Like he was undefeated like 20 years or something crazy like that.
Well, he was hurting them fighters, man. It make you want to go back and watch them old fights, man. You know, those was the days. But yeah, man. But then Mayweather talking about he want to challenge him, right?
No.
Or was that Javante?
No. Mayweather's retired, man.
So Davis want to box him then. Davis said he could beat him.
Mayweather's retired.
Tank said he could beat him.
He could beat Crawford?
Yeah.
He's supposed to say that. He's supposed to say that.
Oh, man.
What is he supposed to say?
What's the weight class? So Crawford would have to drop, right, to fight Davis, right?
I think Crawford, I think it was 147 they fought at. And Spence dropped a lot of weight to fight that fight.
So Crawford would have to drop to fight Davis.
Right.
He would have to come down
right.
and wait.
Right.
I don't know. That would be a good fight.
No,
though.
it wouldn't be a waste of time.
Who win it?
Waste of time.
Who win it?
Crawford all day. It's not it won't even listen. Tank is an amazing fighter.
Right.
He's an amazing fighter.
Right.
But that'd be like, you know, when heavyweights drop down, I don't know.
But every time Tank say he can beat someone, he in his head, his mind, he really think he could beat him.
Spence said he could beat Crawford.
It ain't the same thing.
They said Spence beat everybody.
It ain't the same
to
thing.
Pope every time he fought him. So it happens.
Yeah.
It's time to see some new fighters.
They was using the Martin meme on him when Martin was lumped up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was like, wow, man.
Yeah.
Added insult to injury.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah,
but you know, so we coming up across the whole Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion situation where they're going to actually sentence Tory Lanez now.
And he was trying to get around that. Tory Lanez was trying to get around that.
I think it's the day. I think the sentence is the day.
I forgot what's today's date. I think he asked for probation.
What's today's date? Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, he's not getting probation. But then I don't know what the judge gonna say. I can't say that.
I mean, money talks. They said he possible deportation.
That's his best bet.
Yeah, to go home. Just go home, bro.
That's his best bet. Just be deported, live in Canada, and live on the internet.
Yup. Just go home. If they let you go home, bro, just go home. I'd
rather be deported than go to jail.
Yeah, me also.
But today, actually, right now as we speak, I think it's going on. So we'll see what the
verdict is. Because it could be 20 years. 13, right? 13 to 20 or something like that, right?
Nah, 7.
7 to 20?
7. 7 is the max.
Oh, 7 is the max.
7
I thought they said it could go up to 20.
Maybe 13, but 7. But it's up to the judge.
But I know the judge don't like him. So.
How do you make these statements, man?
I mean, I read.
The judge don't like you. Read it. You heard it.
I honestly don't think the judge. I honestly don't think. Come on, man.
A judge can't talk that way in the public media.
Yeah, but a judge can act that way.
So what makes you?
But when you watching the case and you in court, you could tell if the judge is deliberate or not.
What made you feel like the judge don't like Tory Lanez?
When I'm reading the comments, the stuff that's coming out the judge's
comments.
mouth. Yeah.
What did the judge say that made you feel like he didn't like Tory Lanez?
Possibly, I could give you 20 years. Forget the 7.
That means
I can give you the max.
That's how judges talk.
Man, look, not ones that on your side a little bit.
Well, 70 letters the judge got so far that we know of, even some celebrities that was on Tory Lanez's behalf, saying it shouldn't be no more than 5 years.
That ain't gonna matter. Them letters, all 70 of them, ain't gonna matter.
It's celebrities.
It's all about what's upstairs in that mind, bro.
One of them was Iggy Azalea.
Who cares?
I think he smashed Iggy. That's what I think. You know what I mean? I think so. She wrote that letter. I think he smashed Iggy. I'm just saying.
Bro might need some white power, man. He might need some white power. Get him up out of this thing here.
But he really
white that thing up.
Meg is really riding this wave though.
Oh man,
Meg is riding this wave. A lot of people in the industry fell back off of Meg because of this, though.
So Meg don't want him to get out.
Nah, she wants him to set an example for women that's bound.
Ah man, she going to the top of the mountain with this one, huh?
Yeah, she says she pretty much says that he never showed no remorse. She won't even come to the sentencing. She said she don't want to be in the same room with him. Okay. She's on that type time.
Oh, he must have really hurt her feelings.
Yeah, he shot her.
It's more than that.
Shot her in the foot.
Yeah, it's more than that.
Nah.
He shot her in her ass. That's where he shot her at.
Shot her in the foot.
Shot her right in the ass. Because she really got feelings. She really got emotions about this. Like as if they was, in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like a relationship going back. It's like she really, really liked him. And he started banging her girlfriends and then shot her in the foot.
Most women like guys when they give you the coochie.
No, they don't.
They like you some kind of way.
No, they don't.
They're like, hey, I like you. I'm gonna give you some coochie.
That's not always.
Most women, when they give you coochie, they like you some kind of way.
No, bro.
So women say, you know what? I don't like you, but you can have some coochie. You know women that do that?
Yeah.
They go, you know what? I don't like him. He can have some coochie.
I don't like him, but he can get it. But I'm gonna need a couple of dollars. You know how that go down.
We're not talking about the money.
I'm gonna need my rent paid.
I'm not talking about.
I'm gonna need my car note paid.
I'm
gonna need a new bag.
I'm not talking about the gold diggers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It ain't just gold diggers.
They got their own money.
Women.
May got her money. Tori got her money. They got their own money. It wasn't a money situation.
Women have an agenda. Women have an agenda, man. Most women have an agenda.
I think Tory Lane's feelings was hurt.
No.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened in the car.
All right, go ahead.
They was in the car, right?
Right.
And Meg said, "Listen, I ain't never get an orgasm with you." And he got mad. He said, "What you talking about?" She said, "I was faking." You was faking? Nah, I was just enjoying it. I was high. I was drinking. It was a good time. Like, don't think you was really doing nothing because you wasn't really doing nothing.
Yeah, whatever.
And it sparked the argument. We did the argument.
The cookie talk, bro. The cookie speak a whole nother language.
Meg passed around like a
she
blunt.
Can say all that she want, but he know if he was hitting it right or not. Trust
why
me. The cookie will let you know if you hit it. The cookie will let you know if you hitting it right. It'll talk to you.
So all right. So why
in a foreign language?
So why would a man's feelings get so hurt that I'm gonna shoot at this woman with a gun? Like that doesn't make. I can't think of anything that happened that'll make me want to shoot a woman.
I think it was an accident, man. And I think he was just playing that role,
Okay.
He think that them women he was around like that gangster stuff. That's what I think. I think the women he was around, he was putting on a show. The whole thing was a facade. I'm a thug. I'm this. I'm that boy. I wear chains. I'm a popular rapper. I'm getting this money. And I'm banging these, I don't want to say, I'm banging these women, so I ain't going to disrespect women. So I'm banging these women. I'm that bull. And I think she got so upset that she was bringing these other women with her. She was bringing other women around him. And he wanted to knock them off, too. So he was knocking her off. Then he started knocking the other girls off. And she caught feelings.
That's not my question, though.
What's your question?
What would a woman have to do to a guy to make the guy shoot at her?
So what? Still money, cheat on him, stuff like that. Adultery. You know what I mean?
Well, remember he slept
because
he slept with her girlfriend. It wasn't that Meg did anything. Meg again. Meg is the one that felt disrespected.
But you do know men have killed women, right? They ain't just shot them in their foot.
And women shot men too.
Men have shot
women killed men
and
too.
Killed them.
A lot of women kill men.
But I'm just saying.
I know
the fact that he was. You
stories.
Just said it. You just answered your own question. He was banging her girlfriend. You answered your own question. He wasn't just banging her girlfriend. He was banging her girlfriends, and her girlfriend's girlfriends, and her girlfriend's girlfriends.
A lot of girlfriends. A lot of girlfriends. But
he was having his way.
Okay, so if he's having his way, why would he get mad at Meg?
Because Meg let her, her stardom get in the way. Like, I'm Meg the Stallion. I'm that chick. How could you be doing this to me? So she got on his nerves. Women can nag the out of you. And when you high and drunk, it's a thin line when you high and drunk.
But at what point, if you slanging penis like that so well, what makes you say I'm gonna get my gun and I'm going to shoot.
I told you she was getting on his nerves, man. She was getting on his nerves, bro.
So I'm going to shoot you?
To the point, yeah, it can get that way.
In the middle of the street?
It can get that way. You don't know if she was pulling on his clothes, slapping him, trying to fight him.
She got out the car.
And then when women get hurt,
she got out the car.
And challenged him. I guarantee you she challenged him.
But she left the car.
So he shot her in the foot as she was
her
walking
back
away.
turned.
With her back turned.
Yeah.
Oh, man, where you hear that story at? Is that on film? Or is that the story that was told?
You don't know what happened?
I know what happened. But I don't remember the part where she was walking away and got shot in the foot.
That's how he shot her in the back of the hill. Other than that, would have been shot in the toe.
So that was a warning shot, man. It probably skipped off the ground and hit her in her heel of her foot.
Again.
It wasn't trying to hit her. He probably was trying to scare her.
So,
you ever see the boys shoot at the feet and tell you to dance?
Let me get to the point, because you mentioned
You ever see that?
Do you support, which I know you don't, but I got to ask the question.
What?
Do you support domestic violence against women?
No, I don't.
All right, so
no way.
This what we getting to.
Yeah, but
so what'll make you commit domestic violence?
Was it domestic violence or was it a mistake? Was it an honest mistake?
When is grabbing a gun a mistake?
I'm just saying, man.
When is me grabbing a gun? Was that a mistake? I mistakenly grabbed the gun. I mistakenly aimed it. I mistakenly pulled the trigger. That's a mistake. That's 3 mistakes.
I'm just saying. You know a lot about drunk driving, right? Do you think some of them drivers, when they sobered up,
they weren't driving?
But do you think they really felt bad when they accidentally hit somebody or accidentally killed somebody while they was under the influence? When they when they sobered up, don't you think they really, really felt bad?
But they went into Tory Lane's history, and when they went to his criminal history, he had violence and domestic violence charge before.
Oh, well, maybe he got a problem then. Maybe he got issues.
He had violence, but he had violence issue before.
Yeah, well, maybe he got issues.
But, okay, so all I was saying, for him to grab the gun and to shoot at Meg, she got under his skin. Yeah. But at the same time, she must have struck a nerve. You know, the short man complex.
He took it too far. I just think he took it too far.
That's all I wanted you to hear. That's all I'm getting at.
Yeah, I mean, he just took it too far.
That's all I'm getting at.
I don't care how angry she made him. You know, he just made a bad choice, man. He made a very bad choice.
He made a dumb choice, not a bad choice.
And if he got a history of violence with this woman thing, then yeah, he gonna need to do some time.
Not even just violence, is just in general. Just he had a history of violence in general. But he didn't make a bad choice. He made a dumb choice.
Very stupid choice.
Yeah, he didn't make a bad choice. He made a dumb choice.
He's been in prison for a while now.
I ain't been that long.
Yeah, too long. To be partying, driving nice cars, and spending money. Yep. He been in there a long time, man. That's a long time.
Has it been a year?
Close to a year.
I think it happened this year.
No, it happened. It's been over a year.
No, this happened early in the year.
No, man, that happened in September.
Was that September?
Yeah.
Time flew. I don't remember.
Yeah, man. That happened a minute ago. And like I said, when you spending money and shopping and traveling and different countries and cities and all the women and all the fame, sitting in that prison, that 1 year probably feel like 20.
Yeah.
Stupid, man.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't have any petty on him because he never admitted to what he did.
Right.
He said he didn't do it.
Right.
And it's a whole conspiracy that he didn't do it. I just think people they got to stop it.
Well, he can't get out of that.
Right. And so had he in the beginning admitted that he shot her,
right,
and didn't try to make songs,
right,
and try to make himself a victim,
right,
it'd have been different.
I think if he would have just admitted it, like you said, and I was under the influence, we was all having fun, and I took it a little bit too far. But I apologize. I'm sorry. You know, Meg, I would never do anything to hurt you. You know what I mean? He should have put the pimp game on, but I don't know who was his narrator because they messed that up. They messed that whole thing up.
All right, so now I got to shake up the show.
And what's that?
Because you're going to shake the show up. Because I know how to make you shake the show up.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's your man's.
You may get canceled.
That's your man's.
You may get canceled after this one. They may cancel you after this one.
All right, what's up, bro? That's fine.
All right,
shoot the shot, bro.
So I know you hear what's going on with Neo, right?
With who?
Neo.
No, I ain't heard what's going on.
Neo, the singer/producer.
Right.
He was on an interview with Gloria Velez, and he was up talking about the LGBTQ and homosexuality. and more or less saying how we grew up in a time when there was just a men and a women gender.
Right.
And now we have some weird times.
Uh-huh.
But he says, if you want to be a trans goldfish, that's on you. He says, I'm not going to pretend you're a goldfish if I don't want to. And they was talking about, how boys, they're too young to make a decision, at 5 years old, so they shouldn't be making this decision. And he said, if your son says I want to be a girl, you're supposed to do something about that and not let your son be a girl.
Yeah, that's true. And I support that.
So now Jason Lee, who's like the biggest person in media, homosexual-wise, right? Because he admits, he said, I'm a homosexual, and he's also big in the media, huge. Like on the blog, he's got his own site and everything. He came at Neil's neck, TK Kirkman's neck, and he said Gloria Velez is pretty much peddling homophobia, or saying people are against homophobics and things.
And what's this dude's name?
Jason Lee.
Jason Lee.
Yeah. I mean, he was on the Breakfast Club. He's on different shows.
So he came to the rescue?
He came to the rescue. He says he's coming to the rescue.
Rainbow Coalition?
Yeah, the Rainbow Coalition. He came with Rainbow. So, so we were trying to see what was it that Neil did wrong, because he had his own opinion,
right,
of how he felt about things.
Right.
But they were saying that his opinion was disrespectful and hurtful to the LGBTQ.
Man, they need to stop.
Yeah, let's get you started.
No, I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying that they need to stop. First, stop with the feelings hurt. What do they mean they feelings is hurt? Well,
because he said, I don't care if you become a goldfish. And people got feelings about that. You know what I mean? Like people get upset about that. And TK Kirkland said there shouldn't be a Pride Week. He said there shouldn't be no Pride Month, things like that. He said you shouldn't give a gay Pride Month.
Right.
Right. And they felt again. They was upset about him saying that.
Yeah. I mean, how can I be fair?
Just be you. This is why I brought this up. I need you to shake. Be you.
I mean, how can I be fair? First of all, yeah, if you see a child heading in that direction, then you should educate your child and try to bring them along the right way.
What's the right way?
The straight way.
So
the straight way is the right way.
See, this is where we get into it now. Because you're saying straight way is the right way.
Yes, it is.
But the LGBTQ says that you can't say that.
Yeah, but the LGBT rainbow people, they want to make the number 10 14. They want to make the number 1 4. They want to make a steak a chicken. They want to turn the Big Mac into a cheesesteak. I mean, it's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? How they say it, this ain't that. That's what it is. This ain't that. I feel so. I kind of sympathize for them a little bit, because in my opinion, it might be a disease. I think it happened 2 different types of ways.
A disease, though?
A sickness, right? Or through trauma as a child. Somebody touching you as a child, or a disease, you catch it.
So you said it's like a virus, like a cold?
Yeah, like a virus.
That's what you believe?
I strongly believe that. I strongly believe that. It's a sickness. It's a sickness. It's a sickness. It's something that shouldn't be. Think about it, man. When you really think about it, and they getting carried away with it, and in my opinion, they getting really carried away with it, man. And it's none of my business. I mean,
if it's none of your business,
I'm trying to stay away from it, but you brought it up.
But why would you call it a sickness if it's none of your business?
Because, I mean, when you really think about it, man, think about you wanting to be with a woman, right?
Right.
And that's natural.
Right.
That's 100% natural, right?
Right.
And y'all together, and y'all drinking, y'all talking, y'all listening to music, and you taking off her panties, and y'all getting into it. You and this woman, right?
Right.
Out of nowhere, somebody just toss a man in your bed, right?
Right.
You gonna feel the same. You just gonna get into it with him like you would get into it with her.
How'd he get in the house?
They tossed him in.
How'd he get in the house? My door was locked. How'd he get in the house? I don't understand. My door was locked. I mean, how'd he get in the house?
The math. Do the math, man. Do the math. two men trying to imitate a straight relationship. It's imitation. So it's like it's a straight relationship. You got two men, one trying to be a woman, one trying to be a man, but y'all both men.
But do you know that there are people out there, and I know some homosexuals, gay people I'm cool with, they think having sex with a girl is nasty. They think coochie is nasty, and they think it's disgusting. So you got people that really do not like women.
You saying, don't say people. You saying there's men that don't like women? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Like there's women that don't like men, like the butchers, the daggers. You know, they don't like men.
Right.
It's stupid. It's the dumbest thing that I ever heard, man.
But that don't mean
it's dumb.
So why? Because you don't understand it. Why do you call that dumb?
I do understand it.
Why can't? This is what I feel
you
like.
You keep saying I don't understand it. I do understand it.
Well, if you calling it dumb, because everybody have their preference, right?
It ain't a preference. They don't get any of that. They don't get any of that. They're taking it. You understand that? They're taking it, and they're trying to make you take it. And they're trying to they pushing it.
But what I'm
it's
saying
an agenda that's trying to be bullied onto society.
All right,
and it's wrong, man.
So
it's dead wrong.
So when you look at LGBTQ, right, and the whole everything like the Rainbow Crew, right,
right,
all right. So it's all about a sexual preference, right? So if it's a sexual preference, it's just nothing but some sex. So why do we care who everybody's sleeping with? I think we got to the point where we're worried about what everybody's doing in each other's bed.
It's not a sexual preference, bruh. You know what a sexual preference is? You with a woman and you deciding how y'all want to have sex. That's sexual preference.
No, that's a type of sex.
That's the preference.
Sexual preference means you want to sex with a man or sex with a woman.
No, that's not real. That's not real. Preference ain't a word then. Y'all messing the whole word up. If you mix two men in with preference, then that's not the word.
All right, so how about the non-binaries, right? How about the one that say, I do not identify as a woman, I do not identify as a man?
So they aliens then? They identify as an alien?
I don't know. But
what? A dog, an animal, a hyena, a lion? What do they identify as? You know what they identify as? A human being. That's where it starts.
All right.
And this is humanity. Woman, man. Man, woman. That's it. It's no other what's the word I'm looking for? Ideology. There's no other substance. There's no other matter. It's just man, woman, woman, man. That's it.
But you gotta respect the person.
You ain't got to respect that.
You do.
No, you don't. You don't got to respect.
If somebody wants to do what they want to do.
No, that's like respecting murder.
Wait a minute.
That's like respecting domestic violence.
So you're comparing
that's like violence? Yes. That's like respecting a child molester. I mean, it's not. You gotta understand something. It doesn't exist. They want to bring it into existence. They want to bring something into existence that doesn't exist. It's not there. They're creating I'm telling you, they're creating the narrative. You know what I'm saying? And then they're trying to, like I said, bully it onto society. It was shunned. Used to get killed, used to get hung, used to get burned alive, stoned. Stoned. Okay. They once upon a time, why you think they call coming out the closet? Because society had you so afraid of trying to make that transition that you had to keep it under wraps. It was embarrassment. Once upon a time, it was an embarrassment.
So my point was this, though.
What?
Why do we care?
Because it's being sprinkled on top of us like rain, bro. They trying to put it in schools. They trying to open our kids and our children's, the youth. They trying to open their eyes to this nonsense.
So we need to police. So we need to police the children.
We need to police our children. Yes, we need to watch them closely. We need to watch what they watching closely, and we need to educate them. We need to educate our children.
Well, right now Neo's in the hot seat. Are you going to come save Neo's defense right now?
Yeah. Is Neo on our side?
Because I'm gonna tell you one thing about
whose side Neo on.
One thing about the LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Like what nobody say. No.
You crazy.
We are so. No, I'm telling
crazy.
you. Listen, they come to the defense like heroes, like superheroes.
But how come they don't come when they do wrong? How come they don't come when two of them that's both men adopt little boys and molest the little boys and share them with their neighbors and sell them little children that they just adopted?
You definitely got some bad apples and everything. So I give you that.
Come on.
Everything has bad apples.
Every time
it's bad apples and everything.
It's stuff out there
it's bad pastors.
That they do.
It's bad co-workers.
But I don't see them come to the rescue when they doing wrong. Where is it at? It's cool, man. I mean, when has it been cool? No, honestly, think about it, bro.
I just want you to just be.
No, I mean, honestly, think about it, bro.
Right.
You see two men holding hands together downtown, right?
Right.
In front of everybody, right?
Right.
In front of the whole world, right?
Right.
Letting them know that, yeah, I like it in my butt.
Right.
And where's the shame?
I don't care. That's on them.
It's crazy, man.
Why does that?
They don't even care anymore, bro.
But
they don't even care. They just out.
But what I'm saying is,
now.
why does that bother you? Is what I'm saying.
It don't bother me, man. Like I said, it's none of my business.
It's none of your business.
But you're not gonna push it. You're not gonna make me say, "Oh, it's right," because I'm supposed to be afraid of the alphabet crew. Come on, man. We ain't having that, man.
We haven't.
Nah.
Okay.
And I'm riding with Neo.
So everybody wants to talk about what happened in Alabama, right?
Right.
With the whole riverboat fight, whatever.
Riverboat.
And
toss your hat, bro. All you do is toss your hat up in the air.
I watched it, right? A couple of times, and I said, okay, so I guess the security guy went to tell. So the black security guy went to tell some white people, hey, look, you can't park here. You got to move it so the other boat can dock here. And they sparked the argument, and they got in the fisticuffs. And what was your opinion when you watched that? What was your opinion? I'm gonna say my opinion last. What was your opinion when you saw it?
You might want to do yours first.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
You might want to do yours first.
I promise you, your opinion is nowhere near my opinion.
All right. First of all, it was where, all right, if you downtown, they got that bus that take people around the city on tour. This bus has its own personal.
This is Montgomery, Alabama, right?
Parking space, yes.
Right. Okay.
So it has its own personal parking space.
Right.
And if you know boats, everybody got their own personal dock, right, where they could dock their boat. You just can't park your boat anywhere.
Right.
So they put their boat where it's almost nothing else could get through. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So the boat couldn't dock. They had to go around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So not only did they say, we ain't moving,
right,
they jumped the security guard.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So he threw up his hat, right? And once brother, when they jumped him, one boy was on a riverboat, jumped in the water.
See, so
and swam with his sneakers on.
Hat, what does that mean?
That's the signal. That's the bat signal.
What's that?
Let's go.
So
let's get it popping.
He took the hat off, threw
it up in the air,
and that means it's
let's get it popping.
So he can't fight with his hat.
That's a signal.
He can't fight with his hat.
He could, but you got to throw the signal first. He knew it was too many. Like he saw they was trying to rush him.
I never knew about that signal.
Yeah.
So that's the unified black signal.
Yes.
To say, come help me.
Yes.
Throw my hat in the air.
Yes.
I never knew that.
That means it's on.
I never
it's
knew
on
that.
And popping.
So that means it's a racial fight.
No, it wasn't a racial fight.
That ain't what that mean?
No, it wasn't a racial fight.
That was a racial fight.
No, it wasn't.
That's a whites against the blacks.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, they would like to make it that way.
Yo, when I watched it,
right,
it was the black guy getting jumped.
Yeah, but
by the white people.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't a racial fight. It was a group of people.
Group of white people
being assholes.
Fighting a group of black people.
No, it was a group of people that were being assholes who jumped the security guard and didn't know that he had backing.
So what color was the security guard?
He was a color guy.
All right. So he's a black guy.
Okay.
All right. So did any white people come to the black guy's defense?
Yeah, it was some white boys in it with him too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
It wasn't a racial thing.
All right.
It was some people being assholes, and it just escalated And, you know, they threw the white girl in the water. They pummeled her
at the end,
and then tossed her in the water.
Yeah.
Then one dude was like wrestling with the folding chair.
Smack with the chair.
Smacked it right upside her head.
Yeah.
Whop. He was whopping a lot of people.
I think anytime the guy hit the girl, I was like, this is wrong.
I mean,
that was wrong. Once you punch once you punch the girl, once the guy punched the girl, you're wrong. All right. So, is that your assessment?
Is that my assessment?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my assessment.
All right. So this is my assessment.
Okay.
I watched that fight, and I never seen some people who couldn't fight in my life.
Yeah.
That was the most. First of all, I'm looking at it. I'm like, nobody can fight.
I don't know. The bull face, the one bull that's on there talking about the 65-year-old man could throw him. Yeah, somebody beat his brains out because he was in bad shape, man. He was in bad shape.
He got kicked. They were stopping him. But it seemed, now what was impressive was, of course, the young boy jumped in the water swimming.
Right.
He waited for a while if he did anything.
Right.
Because if I go swimming across to the dock, I'm throwing punches when I get over the dock. He got off and started looking. I said, what you swim over there for?
He took his shoes off.
Like,
but eventually he got into it, though.
At the end.
He got into it.
At the end. He got the end. He got some licks in. That couldn't happen in Philly.
No, somebody that got shot.
Exactly. I'm looking like
that would have been the murder scene.
I'm like, somebody would have been pulled the gun out.
Yeah, that would have been the murder scene. Definitely.
But I guess the only reason why this is making news, because these country people fighting. This is a whole down south country fight.
Right.
None of those guys could fight.
Right. And they said it was the docking place where they used to bring us in and, you know, put us in a manufacturer.
I have no idea about that part of the history.
They used to sell. They used to sell humans. They used to sell.
I have to do some homework.
Yeah, they used to sell humans on that dock.
Then they should shut the dock down.
At the auction.
They should have burned the dock. The dock shouldn't be there if that's the case.
Well, that's the history of that dock.
They should have burned the dock.
They got a lot of places to burn in America.
Listen.
Then you gotta burn America down. You gotta burn most of America down.
We burned a lot of those docks. You know, I burned. But so I was trying to watch it, see what was the big deal of the whole thing, right? Everybody was laughing. I'm like, dang. I said, so everybody, first of all, a lot of people didn't jump in.
Right.
There's a lot of people holding their camera just watching.
And narrating.
If that was the I mind my business was a person, that fight was it. Everybody stood on the side
and watched it go down.
And just watched.
Yeah.
You know, it could have been easily a couple punches could have went in there.
Right.
And laid everybody out.
See, privilege got these people thinking they could do whatever they want, and that's the problem. The privilege got them thinking that I can do this and nothing will happen to me and you won't do anything to me because my privilege is going to protect me. The privilege is just slowly fading away. Eventually, we will be in an all-out racial war.
Nah, ain't
eventually.
Nah, ain't gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You know, before that happened,
change is gonna come, bro. Nah. Change is gonna come because we're old too much. We're old too much to not and eventually have to take it by force. You understand what I'm saying? It's been too long. It's been too many years, and we still way behind the 8 ball. So eventually, if things don't change, we're going to be forced to take it by force. So just get prepared for the bloodshed and all that because it's going to happen.
I don't see it happening.
Pressure bust pipes. That's just the way it goes.
I don't see it happening. Okay. I mean, I'm not Nostradamus, but I don't see it happening.
You think white people happy about what they saw, what happened on that dock? Do you really think in Alabama, them supremacists is happy with what they saw?
You think the blacks was happy with what they saw?
Yeah, I think the blacks was very happy with what they saw.
Why would the blacks be happy?
Because they won.
You think they won?
Who got the best of that?
The first whole half of the fight, it was just pumping the ball. The first half, I felt bad for everybody. I was like, y'all embarrassed. Y'all get out the way. Tell the boy to go home. Give him a snack or something. Go home.
In the beginning with the security guard.
It looked bad.
In the beginning with the security guard, they and women jumped on him too. People came out of nowhere, grabbed him by his neck. It was like 12 people on this one man, right?
Listen, let me ask you a
and
question.
then the tables turned.
If that was you, I already know the answer to this.
Right.
If they all dumped on you, how many would have been going to sleep?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the boy couldn't fight. So it looked like that because he couldn't fight.
I'd have got.
Right.
Yeah, I could have knocked all of them out.
He didn't throw nowhere near enough.
They was just wide open. He
didn't throw enough punches for me.
Yeah, that was wide open. That was just wide open targets, man.
It was a shame that
they
that
wasn't
happened
even
to him.
moving targets. They were just wide open targets.
It was a shame that happened to him.
Right.
But it
wasn't. Only thing they hurt on him was his feelings. He didn't really get hurt. I mean, they was trying. I mean, they was on him like.
We didn't see him. We don't know if he got
like
hurt.
Flies.
We didn't see him. We don't know if he got hurt.
But
they stomped him a couple times. They pummeled him a couple times. Oh yeah.
I ain't see that.
They got him on the ground.
I remember they choked him.
It was
to
like
the ground.
It was like 6-7 punches.
Yeah, but them little kicks wasn't hurting. Them was the girls kicking them. Like it was just all of them.
It was 6 of those guys hitting them.
It was more like.
It was drunk punching, probably.
It was more like, I dare you, N-word. It was more like that. I dare this N-word. And it was like, get that N-word.
I don't never.
That's what it was more like.
I don't never wish wish this kind of stuff. But this doesn't never happen. I wish, like, not to say I wish somebody would jump me.
Right.
But if that was me, listen, I would like. I would, boy, you talking about the Tasmanian devil coming out? They know who to do it to. They know who to do it to.
They picked on the
They know who
fat
to do
guy.
it to.
They picked on the fat guy.
I don't think he was that fat.
That couldn't move.
But I'm just saying.
He fell for no reason. They took him down too easy. And the way it started off, he started off like Frankenstein with both his arms reaching out like he was trying to grab the guy. He ain't start off right.
That's what I'm getting at.
It was more like a grab thing than,
First of all,
a skilled punching type.
If he'd have
thing.
dropped 1 or 2 of them,
the others would have just.
They'd have been like, "Listen, you got it.
Yeah.
He got it. He got it." It would have been. It shouldn't even went that long.
It was Mike Tyson.
They wouldn't do that to Mike.
Could you imagine?
It wouldn't do that to Mike.
You don't know, man. I don't know, man. When they get drunk, bro, they go way past
I don't know.
They go way out of their element.
Like I said,
Once they high and drunk, that's it. They gone, bro.
I don't wish this on
out
nobody.
their element. But that would have been funny, Mike Tyson on that dock, boy. Woo. Like Mike be in jail as we speak. They'd have locked him right up.
I don't wish it on nobody.
They'd have locked Mike up straight from the gate. Like, you got to go.
I don't wish it on nobody. I just know that they know who to pick on.
Yeah.
When I watched it, I was just like, this is ridiculous. Because the internet is undefeated. They put all this stuff going on with the chairs and stuff. The dude was smacking with the chair. Now, that was funny. Smacking with the chair was funny.
But the rap song was nice, though.
I didn't hear the rap song.
Is that T Grizzly? I think T Grizzly did that.
I didn't hear the rap song, but the smacking with the chair was definitely funny. It was like
the rap song. I like the rap song.
Besides smacking the chick, that was wrong.
Right.
Dude, but smacking with the chair,
right.
Like that was funny.
Yeah, when he hit the female upside the head,
I was like, that's a little too much.
And then when they tossed the female in the water, I was like, dang.
Well, tossing the water is not.
Oh, low, boy.
I was like, I hope she could swim. All right, she was swimming, she's okay.
Oh, that was a statement, man. That was a statement. That was a big, giant finger.
Well, no, because she got involved. Once a woman starts hitting the guy.
It wasn't just a woman. It was a white woman.
All right.
White woman.
All right, white woman.
You can't be doing that to these white women, man. You can't be hitting a white woman like that, right? You's gonna get us killed or hang us out by the pasture. Man, you can't be hitting these white women like that, bro. Man, especially if you black. Oh my God, bro. And they got that on film. They gonna try to hit him with the book.
No, he all right.
They gonna try to give him like 160 years.
Nah, he ain't doing jail time.
You hit that white woman?
He's not doing no jail
that's
time.
160.
He's not doing jail
Judge
time.
gonna give him 160.
But like, it was like a WWF match. The chair came into play. Like, I wonder what made him grab the chair. Like, I wonder what made him grab the chair. Like, I wonder if somebody said, yo, hit him with this. Like, 'cause I don't know where the chair came from.
And the ones that was on the boat, they would have been good had they stayed on the boat.
Right.
They got off the boat.
To help him. You want to go? You want to help them?
Bro, listen. Because it wasn't like the bros jumped on the boat and start whipping.
Wait a minute. You wouldn't help, if I was there, you wouldn't help my man?
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
I'm talking about the white boys that was on the boat.
Right.
Not the river boat. I'm talking about their private boat.
Oh, they was all they people. They was all.
Yeah, but they was on the boat. They should have stayed their asses on that boat.
They got on the boat to get out the way. They was the ones that jumped them, then they climbed on the boat.
That's what I'm saying. They was on the boat.
Right.
And they walked up and they sucker punched one of them while they were on the boat. They didn't actually get onto the boat and start whipping their ass.
No.
They came off of the boat and got on the dock.
Right.
And that's how they got their ass whooped.
Right.
It's dumb.
What's wrong with that?
Should have just stayed on the boat.
They was all they people. It was all his people.
Yeah, but when you got off, man, that
little boat was the problem. It was in the way. That was the boat that caused the whole problem.
But when they got off, then when they tried to help, that went totally wrong. That went bad. They should have stayed on it. In my opinion,
I didn't know he threw his hat in there. I gotta watch the video again.
Yeah, he tossed his hat right up in the air.
Did anybody come to his rescue?
The bull swim. You ain't see the bull swim across the Mississippi?
That was a 16-year-old kid, man.
You ain't see him swim across the Mississippi in his sneakers. And his sneakers and his clothes, bro.
He a good swimmer. That dude was a good swimmer. He
wasn't even tired when he got.
He might have been tired. That's why he ain't throw no punches
from the beginning.
Because
he was trying to catch his breath.
He came onto the dock. And he took his shoes off. First of all, why am I taking my shoes off? I'm gonna keep my shoes on.
Them joints was soaking wet, man.
Okay, but I'm not gonna take them off.
Them joints was squishy.
I'm not gonna take them
off. Them joints
was
squishy.
If you on the dock barefoot, you sliding around with a wet dock. You can't do nothing.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave first of all, I'm not running, so I can leave my squishy shoes on my feet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can stand there.
Maybe he felt waterlogged. I don't know.
He had to think about it. He said, "Okay, I done swam across here, and now I got to figure this out right now." Because the dude's on the ground, and he looking like, "All right, wait a minute. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Wait a minute." It might have been the sun though.
No, but he was up when the ball got to the dock. He was standing up by that point.
I think it was the son. It was cousins. I think Lil Bo was related to him. That's what I really think.
No, but I knew the security guards was on the side of the people that was whooping ass because they didn't really apprehend anybody crazy. They kind of watched.
Because they didn't want to get hit.
No. I think they wanted them to get their ass whooped, in my opinion.
No, you gotta let it go down. Anybody trying to get in the middle of that.
Listen, them security guards stick together, man.
Hold on.
You beat up one of us.
You said the key. Security guard, not cops. Security guard. It's a big difference. Security guard, they're gonna watch. They're like, they don't pay me this much. I get $12.50 an hour, maybe $14 an hour. You don't pay me this much.
Yeah, it probably would have been
right.
It probably would have been way.
Had it been the police, it'd been different.
Oh, whew.
That's what I'm saying. It was a security guard.
It'd be all over the news. We still be talking about it right now. Right. How many of us got killed?
No, he wouldn't. You can't shoot.
They shoot they shoot us for any reason.
But they wouldn't be able to shoot.
That was the reason.
A bullet don't go like this though.
Man,
how you want to shoot and not shoot us?
If it was them Alabama police and they saw that bull hit that woman upside her head with the chair,
that was hilarious.
Them hot wings, he'd have got a lot of them. He would have got the 30-piece of hot wings with the extra sauce.
All I know is that I wasn't supposed to laugh.
And when he threw one in the water, some more hot wings.
Wait, when he smacked them with the chair, it was like, and you too, pop. I was like,
hit on the top of her head though, man. Hit on top of her head, like gone.
He smacked her. But one thing about that chair made everybody rethink their process. You notice that?
Right.
When he smacked it with the chair, they was like, okay, you know what? Maybe this ain't a good idea.
Oh man,
that's probably why the dude was probably leaking.
I mean, I guess it was just like a good old fashioned ass whooping, man. That's what that was. And they bought it. You know what I mean? They bought that, man. They bought that.
The chair was funny though. That's all. The chair was funny
because it wasn't there. If it wasn't that, it would have just been about them jumping that. Because they jumped the security guard and went back to partying. They didn't even care. They went back to enjoying themselves, knowing what they did.
I don't know.
feeling good about themselves. They was feeling real good about themselves.
I'm ready to close the show just with that, but I'm gonna say something. That was crazy though, man. I laugh at the whole smack of the chair thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but all right. So more crazy news. You know, it's always something crazy, right?
There's always something crazy.
Always something crazy. This is what you missed.
All right.
Body cam shows a moment when a cop finds a bucket with a severed head and a penis of a murderous lover. So, yeah, that's something to think about, right?
Dang.
Yeah. So, the cop goes down the steps
Right.
in the house.
Right.
And he finds
Uh-huh.
it was a bucket with a cloth on top of it.
Right. Right.
He takes there's a video shows this. He takes the cloth and move off the lid. There's a bucket with a head right there in it. A severed head in it. And a penis in there too.
Damn.
And so they had to get his partner. I'd be mad you can get me for that. Because they got to verify that that's what it is.
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm thinking, what you got to do to your person that bad that they're going to,
His wife?
Well, it says the jurors in the Wisconsin sitting for the trial of Taylor, I can't say his last name, said it was shown the body cam.
Right.
Penis of her murdered lover. The police discovered the severed head and penis of her murdered lover.
So I'm thinking it's a wife and her lover.
She's a 25. She's whatever the name is, right?
So the husband did that.
Accused of strangling 25-year-old Shad to death before sexually abusing and mutilating the corpse with the bread knife. Yeah. I'm like,
time out.
Yeah.
So this is the head of some dude.
Yeah.
And his penis.
Yeah.
And before they cut his head.
It got to be a dude got a penis.
All right. So
it's not a chick.
All right. So he cut his head off, cut his ratchet off,
and put in the bucket.
And before that, sexually harassed him.
They said whatever they did to the corpse. They probably talking about cutting off the penis.
That ain't got nothing to do with no sex. I can see where that's sexual harassment, but dag, bro.
This is back in February too. This is back in the day. Somebody on trial for this
and had sex with the corpse.
Yeah,
man, that's crazy.
And the cop was like, "Oh my effing god!"
Yeah, that's deranged.
He said he went down. So the cop was telling his part. He said he went downstairs in the bottom of the stairs. And he said he said there was a green bucket.
Yeah,
with a shower telling. Yeah,
that sound deranged.
Yeah,
dang, and cut him up with a bread knife.
Yeah,
dang. But he strangled him first, because I know he wouldn't have just stood there for that.
Strangle him? Yeah. But I'm just saying, to get the head chop, you know how hard it is to chop off a head?
With a bread knife?
Yeah. He was hacking away, man. He was hacking away.
Goodness gracious.
You gotta be demented.
I said deranged.
Like, forget that I killed you and I'm gonna leave you there.
Right.
I'm gonna take your head off.
Dang.
I'm gonna put it in the bucket.
Damn.
I'm gonna chop off your ratchet.
Right.
Throw it in the bucket too.
Dang.
How much time should he go to jail for? Or he, whoever did it, right? How much time should he go to jail for?
Like 200 years. At least 200.
All right, let's end it with a sad story.
Dang, bro.
That's crazy, right?
And that was the female's lover.
Yeah.
So who they got in custody?
Probably the main guy.
The guy, it had to be her ex.
His ex now.
Ex-con. All right, bro, go ahead, hit me with that one.
Ex now.
Dang, man.
I know, right?
Scary out here.
It's a lot of great topics, man.
Mm-hmm. Scary out here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, so that's really insane. All right, so how about this one, right? Mm-hmm. A Houston dad accidentally discharged an AR-15 inside a store and shoots his own kid.
Accidentally?
Accidentally.
Did the kid survive?
So far, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
sheesh.
It ain't say nothing about.
Why was he in the store with an AR anyway, bro?
He was going. So what he was doing, he was going to go buy a new AR. He brought his kids in there with him.
Oh, a rifle.
Yeah.
And he accidentally discharged it.
Yeah.
And shot his own kid.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. How you do that? It ain't making sense. The math ain't adding up.
You think it was done
Why
on
was
purpose?
you pointing the gun at your child, man? Why was you? That's dumb. You teach your own children not to point or allow anyone to point a gun at you. And here you are, an adult, pointing the gun. Not only is you pointing, you shoot your own child, man. Whew. Man. They getting a divorce. They definitely getting a divorce.
Or if they already divorced, he might just had custody of him for the day. Who knows?
Hey, well, he ain't gonna get to see him again.
You ain't gonna see him again?
Mm-mm.
Well, they said they're not really coming. They said it was an accident. That's what I'm saying. They said it's an accident.
Mom don't care. Mom don't care if it was an accident. You shot my baby. She don't care. She don't care. And listen, if they together, they not together anymore. Because she ain't gonna look at him the same. You shot my baby. You shot my baby. She gonna start cheating on him. Man. She's gonna be with somebody else soon, right?
It all depends on how it played out, man.
Nah, man.
If you're in the store,
some things you just don't do. Some mistakes you just don't make.
You want to hear how it happened?
Yeah, let's hear how it happened.
All right, 5:15 a.m. Right? Mm-hmm. It's happened. 5th Ward of all places, Houston, Texas. 5:15 a.m.
Oh, 5th Ward.
Right. Dad pulls up to the store with his 2 children before entering the business with AR-15 wrapped in a towel. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Despite what it may look like, police don't believe that the father had any bad intentions during the unfortunate occurrence. Instead, they're certain that he shot the gun. The shot of the gun was by accident, which accused him. He panicked and discharged the weapon by accident a few more times, hitting his own son. At some point, he was leaving the store. It looks like may have accidentally discharged the weapon anywhere from 3 to 4 times.
He panicked and shot more times?
Yeah.
He must have been high, bro.
Would you forgive your dad for shooting you?
I would have to.
So that means that everything's going to be okay then.
Yeah, but the mom ain't going to forgive him.
The mom may forgive him.
The kids, it's different with dad-father relationships. Is different. Your dad can't do no wrong, but nah, man. She ain't having that. She ain't having that, man.
All right, final story. And then we going home. Final story today. 11-year-old girl arrested over false support of kidnapped friend in an online challenge gone wrong. 11-year-old girl has been arrested and charged with a felony after falsely reporting that her friend had been kidnapped when she was inspired by an online challenge by online. So the whole thing. So she calling the cops saying her king got kidnapped, thinking it'd be funny. So she getting a felony for this.
Yeah, but they just locking her up. So they just want to teach her a lesson. She ain't going to jail. 11? Come on, 11 years old.
11-year-old.
It's going to be like Scared Straight. You know how that's going to go down. Well, they're going to take her through the whole process to let her know, what she did was wrong. And, it's going to be like Scared Straight, man.
All right, so you know what? We thank everybody for tuning in. Billionaire Radio.
Because the billions in there.
Episode 113, Season 3, in the books.
And we out of here. Billions.